So goals and prioritization is a framework. It's a framework that we use in our agency. It's a framework that is inside Persona, which is our 6-week coaching program. But it's also something that I apply in my life. So, and I don't mean goals just like financial goals, but goals and prioritization. But any entrepreneur, any person that's starting a business or in business right now always has a million tasks. Like there's a million things they want to do. And obviously you have to do your client work or whatever pays the bills. But above and beyond that, you're also responsible for building a brand. You're also responsible for marketing and advertising and creating affinity, right? And that's a tremendous responsibility. And there's a lot of items in there. So let's just take marketing or advertising your business, for example. Well, there's a million ways to do that. Do we want to do Facebook? Do we want to do Facebook ads? I mean, some people still resort to direct mail, buying ad space in a magazine. It could be starting a YouTube channel, getting more intentional with your blogging. It doesn't really matter, but there's a handful of different things. So how do we prioritize these things? And it's a system that we use in our framework, or essentially it's a numbering system. And it's very difficult, but you base it on two real things. One is desirability. So how much do you desire, let's say, starting a blog, right? You might desire it. It might be a 10 out of a 1 out of 10. You might just really want to do that because you think that is the key to your success or to generating more leads online or whatever you're trying to do. The second thing you need to ask yourself is it attainable? Do I have the time, money, resources to back it up to actually execute it properly? Now that's where a lot of people fall short. Their desirability is high, but attainability might be low unless you have an on-staff copywriter or you maybe hire someone to transcribe your audio files to create blogs for you, whatever the case is. Desirability and attainability. So what do you desire and is it attainable? And if you number these things accordingly, let's say based out of 1 out of 10 on each one of those columns, you're actually pretty easily able to identify where your priorities truly lie, because these are all goals, these are all things that you're trying to achieve. But if some are lower than others, then they don't need to be so high up on the priority list. When you do the 1 out of 10 for desirability and attainability, it's very easy to identify quickly what you should attack first, because it is extremely overwhelming to manage so many different things. I mean, you have goals and priorities for a lot of different things within your business. Some of it's marketing and advertising related. Others may be revenue related. Maybe you have new streams of revenue that you want to incorporate into your existing business. Well, how much do you desire that? And is it attainable, right? Prioritize. And once you have those priorities set, it's a lot easier to start making more calculated decisions on how can I grow my business faster? Or what are the things that I can actually take on, so they're not just boggling your mind with millions of different opportunities that you could do. Really sit down and start carving that out.